Good evening. Well, maybe. Where's my... There we go. I'm gonna say, no video. Okay, do we have audio? Where's my audio? We have audio. Okay. We're gonna leave that up, I think. Let's make sure that screen works. Okay. So, what we're up to today. And I did not update my did not update my to-do list. We are going to start with caterium upgrade because it's the simplest. And then we're actually going to probably we can do that later, but we need to, before we can do those, we need to just plain upgrade it. Yeah, that can work. There's a plan. Oh god, we're all gonna die. Alrighty. Oh, let's see. Oh, had a viewer and already scared him away. Par for the course. Okay, over to caterium. So, for those a bit new, we are in my main base. We have rail around the world. We have, so we are here right now. We have aluminum over here, aluminum power over here, so that's where we will be going later. This is coal power. This is copper feeding aluminum. This is main power. This is fixedness from this last year. This is plastic, rubber, and armory. That's where we're going right now, caterium. We are going to rebuild that right now. It's basic caterium. We're going to take and move that down here with and do pure caterium. Upgrading the mine and everything in the progress, so we're making, I didn't do the math, but a lot more. This is compressed coal for the power plant. There will be a train station, and this is why we're going to move the caterium down here. There will be a train rail coming out here, and we'll put a station right here somewhere. This train rail will come up across here and around and out. Oh, I wonder, do I need to move it? Well, yeah, I gotta move it because I gotta move it down for the water. But I didn't look at where the rail's gonna go up here. Where was I planning on taking that rail? I know I had it coming up here. Did I have it coming across here into main base? Not much reason for that. And there's not a whole lot else up here. Maybe I will just build a spur coming out here, a train station here for the caterium. That'll save me some space over there because I'm going to need a fair amount of it. Let's see, I need, if we're doing, whoops, if we're doing pure, move you up out of the way. If I fully overclock it, we're going to need 25 refineries. That's going to take a fair 25 refineries and 25 constructors. That's going to take some space. Water isn't a problem, but I'm going to need all of that space. And I am not going to be able to put that on the grid either. Not that I really care about that a whole lot, but yeah, I think we will build here and put a station over here. I think I'll try to keep it clear to put the rail over here anyways, just in case. I mean, that's kind of why I have this like it is anyways, is just in case. So my original build had, I guess that wasn't on this world, but put this intersection over here and had the rail coming down along here. But I like this build better. Hi, welcome in, Gambit. Plans are good, but there's an old saying about plans of mice and men going awry. Which way is which here? North. It's over here somewhere. Oh, I just built, gotta remember, just a minute ago, built me a tube so I can get over there. Anyone noting a jerkiness of my mouse movements, my apologies. It drives me as crazy as it does you. That's my hand shaking, and I can't do anything about it. So when you see it do this, not quite that bad, but if I'm in the middle of doing something and you see it twitch, that's my hand. And it annoys me because it gives me a little bit of vertigo. Alright, so we are building, I believe, down... Oh! Let's get some power put out, I guess. Where's my power grid? Power poles, we'll use this here. Oh, that one's full. Okay, we won't use that one then. Fine, we'll use this one. Let's get some power out here so I can fly down here. So this... Is this where I'm building? That can't be right. Where am I building? I get so lost in this area. Okay, so I'm supposed to be aimed over here. Suppose I should find... So I want to move the power. This area does not make sense to me. Find a different one to connect for power. So I need to go this way, somewhere or other. But that's where I just went. How did I end up? I hate this area. No, come on. It should be straight west, and that's the direction I went. So where am I supposed to be going? Power. Around the corner of the cliff face. There? If I had to pick one area of the map that annoys me, this is it. This must be my designated area. No. Yes. So our choices are here and up there. See where I'm pointing, make sure I'm looking at the right place. Yes. Up there is too small. We definitely want down here. Okay, having done that, let's go back up here. See if we can find places to put big towers. So we got a big tower here. We need to go this way. And we're dropping down. Need to miss that rock. Otherwise, that there would be a great place to put a tower. But I think we're going to put a tower here. Either that, or maybe there. Hey now. I said power from there to there, connect, there we go. Now where do we put another one? How far will it stretch? There's a nice spot there. Can we get it up onto here? How does this look? Kind of angled. Oh, thank you, Gambit. Need to yell louder. So all my griping was about this area here. There's up there is our caterium. I initially ran power line down that way mistakenly. Now I'm trying to find a way to get big power down this direction to our target area down there. No, over there. I need to turn my auto switch back on to switch when I switch screens. But every time I turn it on, I don't want it on. If I have it off, I want it on. If I have it on, I want it off. Okay. Was trying to look at next place to put thingy. We're going to try to put it here. and hope it doesn't complain about having the pole in the middle. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, we'll put it there. And we'll put a slice underneath it there. That looks better. Where is our previous tower? Over there. Now, I need to find you, bring you down here further. I gotta clear trees. I don't like clearing trees. Now I gotta clear animals too. That I can handle. Hey. No. Oh, well, there's one less tree. Alright, guess we gotta clear some trees. Somewhere here, I have a chainsaw. Oh, hello. I wonder, can I have... Will that stay on while I cut trees? No. Yes, haha. I can pick up all this stuff while I'm at it. No sense in wasting greenery. Pick it up and put it to use. Didn't I just walk through here picking stuff up? Hey buddy, surprise. Didn't exactly plan on doing a whole lot of clearing. I entirely forgot about having to clear the trees and stuff when I came down here. It's like, oh, there's a flat space, let's build. Yeah, okay. I probably have enough clearing to do this now. Let's see, I need 25 machines. That'll be, let's call it 24. It means we'll need 6 blocks of 5. So 30 foundations by 10. Should have enough room here. Let's see, need to get rid of a few stones. And a bird. Let's see what else we need to do. More bits of grass, and I am not convinced that this is... Oh, we got a ridge here. Ish. Okay, so I'm going to leave some space under the whole thing. Oh, we got more space out here. Okay, so we've cleared enough. But I'm going to have to remember to find my... Nope. Close you. Power. We want to run in a line down through there. And I want to be... Where's my power pole? Power pole. Come on, pick up the wire. There you go. Doggo, I suggest you leave the area. Move, Doggo. Run. I don't want to hurt you. Run. There you go. I didn't want to get rid of the tree. Why does it blow up everything but the stuff nearby? Okay, so kind of along this line. Where's my ridge? My ridge is right there. And it's basically the same level as where I'm at. we're gonna go foundations along. Yeah, that line looks good. We're gonna start right over in this corner. No, we want up a little more than that. No, we are definitely in a high point here. And not high enough, apparently. Doggo, you don't want to be around here. Good enough place, yeah. Let's see. That should be high enough. Yes. Now I need, what did I say? I need 30 by 10. Yeah, I can only do so many at a time. We'll go with that for starters. And those who know me, they'd be wondering why I'm doing aesthetics. Okay. Call me weird. For me, I know, that's abnormal for me. Now I lost how far down I am. Yeah, that's good enough. But now I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We are going to need more space. Oh, we can grab another one down here anyways. So that's 20. And I'm definitely going to need more down here. Who said there could be a hill there? And I'm going to run into more hill here. Crud. And we still need another 10 blocks this way. So do some more clearing down here, and we'll have to pick a new Hey, buddy. Were you going somewhere? So now we need to clear probably all the way out to the cliff here. That shadow just scared the daylights out of me. Okay. We need to go 10 more out. How far is that? That is all the way out. Holy crap. Okay, and we need to be above the train all the way, so we need to go above this. Is that above the train? No. So we need to do that. Need to do that. Still not above the train. All the way out to here, and we won't be able to build, so we can only go to here. This is why I like the train route that I picked. I like my covered bridge. Okay, so we need to be 10 wide, so I need to go another 8 this way. So we need that wide. Okay, it'll be faster picking this stuff up than blowing it up. Run, Duggo, run. And I'm going to have to pick up those poles too. Why do the animals insist on being where we're building? I mean, I'm pretty sure they were programmed that way, but... And I'd say it's annoying, which it is, but I'm pretty sure it was programmed that way. Oh, look. A deconstruction box. Go figure. Wonder how much of... How much of this we can... It's going to take forever for it to upload. Much faster to go back to base and dump it. I need to bring another tube down here, I guess. Headache bar there. Let's see, where is my, let's see, which one's which? This is, that's leaves. And that's going to be wood. Wow, I actually filled it completely. That's a bit of a surprise. Okay. Why you guys have no power? Oh. Crap, that's something I never sorted out, is it? So there is, or was, a... You'll see none of these are wired, because I had an issue where even though nothing whatsoever was connected to these 8 generators other than each other, they were periodically taking using a like 1,000 kilowatts or something, or megawatts or whatever, just for a few seconds, but that was enough to constantly drain my fuel buffer. But that was several updates ago. Wonder if it's resolved. Actually, I do not need these. How do I have this set up right now? These buffers are only going to these machines. Okay, so where's my biofuel? Which is here. That's coming out of there. Okay, so I don't want to... I want to throw... throw my leaves into this bin, and my wood, and for that matter the remains. And you'll see them all come out up here. See the remains go over there. All the leaves are coming out over here. The leaves are being sorted into, and the wood actually, will be sorted there. Slugs would get sorted here. Alien remains get sorted there. The biomass comes out here and then goes back over there for liquid biofuel. And the protein gets turned into the things you throw in the sink and come back out here, under there, and go into the sink here. So now, let's grab all the leaves and wood I threw into these. And throw that in here. Now you can see some wood coming out here. And the wood goes into this one. The leaves, I think, go into the first one. Biomass comes back up. Goes into the last one there where it gets turned into the logs. Logs get stored in that bin, and yada yada yada. Do I have, since I'm here, I have some slugs, so we'll throw those in here too. Do I have anything else that can go in here? There's some more remains. So slugs have already gone. The remains have already gone. They go too fast to follow. And this is backed up because there's no room left in the bin over here. Hopefully there was enough. Well, something is still running. Oh, it's going into the bin inside. I don't think I'll have any biomass issues for a while, or biofuel, either one. This is not set up for me to double that buffer. Can I double? Oh, that's the only buffer I got. I can, nope, that goes into the bin. Let us add another buffer here. So we'll take this, that, make room for that, and then you're going to be that way, are you? Now let's see if you'll build right. There you go. Okay. Should be good. Plenty of room now for all that stuff. Let's see, do I have Mark 6 yet? I do not. Nuts. Okay, back to caterium. Where's my tube? Tube is over here. Welcome in, viewers. We are doing massive upgrades, slowly. We are at most of the way through phase 4, but our entire production is basically at the little tiny base we just left. The only thing outside of that base, production-wise, is aluminum, plastic, rubber, ammo, and caterium right here, and power. There is basically no real manufacturing for anything else. So we need to start upgrading things. Thought I killed you once, buddy. I mean, I'm happy to kill you again, but... Alright, power lines. This one we don't need anymore. Or this one. This one. I do need to put another tube from somewhere in here. Let's just go like that. While I'm right here, let's put an end on it. Too uneven, eh? Okay, fine. We'll put you up here on the platform. That'll work anyways. So let's put entrance here. And we'll take directly from the platform, I guess. Nope. Okay, there's power. Oh, these can now be powered from the tower. Let's see. Okay, those actually still do need that connected, just not like it was. Doggone it. Oh well, that's temporary. Doggo. Why do we have, oh, that's Steve over there. It's like, why do I have a bump in the concrete? Hey, Steve. Go away. Oh, too far. Okay, so this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try it where I can fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough. Where am I missing some? I need 6 more. That's because I'm not all the way out here yet. There we go. Now let's take one, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just counting somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe not. And I should have done all that different, but this will do. A bird. That's not a bird. That's a pole. How many other poles are underneath there? Okay. So we will have caterium coming down there. We will have water coming from down here somewhere or other. Probably from over there. I don't know if we can put water pumps down here or not. This would be a better place if we can. But this is shallow water. Let's see if we can put water pumps here. We can. Aha. Coolness. Steve. Not far enough. Yo, Steve. Go away. Not this way, you dumbass. Keep going. Right off the cliff. Right off the cliff. Keep going. Keep going. Right off the cliff. Yeah. They're out of my work area for the moment. Okay. Base floor. Logistics floor. What are we going to need? We're going to have... Alright, I'm going to have to... Should have done this before, but... Turn on scene switcher. Okay, so modeler. What we're going to do, we're only going to do 24. So we won't actually be using all the caterium. Do I need a logistics floor? Because we're just going to be coming in where we got Mark V belts, which are what, 780? What are Mark V belts? Yep, 780. So we got plenty of belt to run all of the caterium down the line. And all of that. And we're going to do a 1-to-1 on these machines. We'll need to split it into 2 outputs. Going into, actually we're going to need to split it into more than 2 outputs. Put it into 2 belts, which will split somewhere to go into like 4 different bins and uploaders. Because the uploaders can only do, what, 280, I think, max? Something like that? 240? Okay, so I don't really need a logistics floor, and if I do need to do something fun, I've got room underneath us. And yes, it's a floating platform. I'll consider putting stands under it later. But I had to have it up this high to clear down there. Okay, So, somewhere in this world, I have blueprints for this. I have way too many blueprints. Others, foundries, refineries. So I have two of these refineries. Well, that's just one refinery. And then I saw back here, refinery X4. X4 compact, which is probably the one I want. Boy, some of these I've got like 8 different copies of, versions of. Okay, so let's look at this one. Yeah, this is the one I want. I don't need pipes on both sides, but they won't hurt anything. And we want the input. Which way is this going? That way. And I'm just now realizing I do not need this 10 wide, not even close. So we can cut this side off a lot if we, I think I won't, I think I'll leave it because I'm sure there's something else we can put out here. In fact, somewhere around here is a limestone node, I think. Right up there, so maybe we'll do some wet concrete. Okay, so place you, and then if I do auto connect, Steve, what did I tell you? Now those should all ought to be auto-connected. Yep, good. I can see a problem in my blueprint. Not that will affect us here, but why is this? This shouldn't be hanging over. Oh, you dumbass. I've got to remember how I build my blueprints. That's designed to go on 5 foundations, not 4. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. So this needs to go that. Make sure everything connects. We've got power. I need the power between the blueprints. We need to make pure caterium. No, we're not overclocking these because I can't spare them yet. So just straight. Paste, 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 paste. Maybe some glue. Then I need grab a power line here, connect these all up. And then you can grab a power pole here. Stand it. I believe it goes right there. Those are powered. This is where our caterium will come in and where our water will come in. Let's see. Why is that not? Oh. Oh. Okay, so that's got power. Let's bring the caterium down. Let's find a good route. And we've got a nice road here. But is this road? Yeah, this is where the rail track is likely to go. Glad I didn't bring that out any further. So we don't want to bring the caterium down this way. So the rail tracks will likely come right up through here. Which means I don't want that tree. Or those rocks. Not that I'll be doing any rail tonight, that's just not happening. But, where do we want to run? Wherever I run across that road, I need to be high enough to clear the train. Hey boys. I'm not seeing any other clean space to oh, come on. There's got to be a nice clean way to get a belt down here, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe we can have some fun and run a belt through here. Oh, hi. No, come on. There you go. Somewhere around here there's spider remains because they were fighting earlier. How come I can't pick that up? Oh, we got 2 spider remains here. Nice. Okay, so we can run about through there just because. Actually, I should run the tube through there. So we're just going to be running, we're going to remove all this. And we'll just have the mine itself. In fact, I can eliminate that now. Because that'll take care of everything we need. Let's turn this around. We'll drop off this edge. Drop off this edge. And yeah, basically follow the tube. There's the road there. We're gonna have to do something over the road somewhere down where that thing is. Now where's that tunnel? Tunnel's here. Gotta put a tube through the tunnel. Less important. Do that later. Okay, first things first, we're going to take this, turn it into a Mark III. Da-da-da. Is anyone watching? Can someone check and see if I do have the vertical video stream going? I can't check it. I don't see vertical videos, not even on my own channel. Don't ask. The monitor here says it is running, but it does not appear to be synced with the main stream. So I just want to check and see if someone can tell me whether it's actually running or not. Alright, we can really get rid of all of this stuff actually. That's my power line down there, so I don't need any of these. These were just powering that stuff. Okay. That is for the tube. You have to move that at some point. This goes back to main base. What? What the heck? Oh, this, okay. This was powering everything. I'm like, why is the switch only powering the thing there? Okay. So this... Yeah, we need to put this on the ground. Let us Okay, so we're going to have to take at some point and move that switch. No. Erg. Yeah, we're going to have to move that switch down to the other one and leave this permanently powered, I guess. We'll do that later. This will serve our needs for the time being, more than. We'll put another bin next to it here though, so that I can put all of that in it. Won't be needing any of that anytime soon, but alright, so we're going to drop over this edge here. What is it picking? Oh, it's picking up all little grass. That's new. I don't remember seeing that before. Boy, that'll get you a lot of leaves. Not that I need them, but okay, squirrel mode. Somebody slapped me. Why does that not surprise me even a little bit? And that surprises me even less. Why? Why? And we're going to bring it, we're going to ignore the tube. bring it up. Okay. We're going right up along or at least we're aiming up along on the other side of that tree. Why is that so close to the ground? They didn't place it on top of the hill. Now we've got to do some sort of an arch across the road here. Well, if you don't want to be a decent human, then you'll be normal for you. I mean, we'd be worried about about you if you were. A squirrel flavored taco, that would be an interesting taste. Although I suppose that's better than a taco flavored squirrel. Where do we want this to be? We want this to be somewhere in this neighborhood. This is true, this is true. This needs to be up a little bit. Oh, it's going to be... Why? So I need to put a foundation here to put it on, and then just remove the foundation. And then, of course, it's going to want to snap directions to the foundation, although that'll do, I suppose. Don't know, or at the moment really care if those are the right height. That's too far, isn't it? By half a meter? Maybe a whole meter. Doggone it. Game hates me today. Now what? You were the right direction. Now I gotta get you aligned again. Will you reach now? Ha! So, Idjit, what we're doing is bringing my current... Where in crap is it? My current caterium, which is broken down mostly now, was up there. We're bringing it down the hill to here so we can do wet caterium, and where we are is here is the inlet. And you've seen my covered bridge. So we're bringing it down here so we can do pure caterium. And that finishes the, I believe, the belting. So this was a whole outfit up here doing caterium. Now we can plug this sucker in. Now you turn you off for a minute. You are supposed to be fully accelerated. Now I need to get back down there. So I can throw ingots into some of these. Steve, somewhere else, please. You're not supposed to spawn where... Yeah, go away. All right. You're being stubborn today, are you? That's right. There you go. All right, at the end of the line of the ingots, shit on it. Wasn't how I had planned on doing this, however. What do I have for these are not not how I had planned on this. Oh well, this will work. What do I have for blueprints? Constructors. Structure in left. Okay, so we want right to left, but that's only one. I want 4. There should be a constructor by 4. No. Really? Why do I not have I know I have. Apparently, I know I have, and they should be in this build because that's how I built my aluminum plant. Hello? Oh. Let's see, we want these going that way. We're gonna go there. And then we need blueprint auto connect, so we go. Why did it not auto connect? Oh, because there's no belts. So the auto connect isn't doing any good anyways. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. You want to be that way, do you? And that doesn't do it either. I will be right back, guys. Okay. Had to take care of a little bit of in and out business, and I don't need the burger joint. Now let's see. I guess that's really the only way to do that. Is it at least square this way? Yeah. And then this side. That ain't right. What the heck? Why do we have ingots coming back out? Somewhere something got cross-linked. Right there. Collect them in a bin here. Put them back into some of these machines. Okay, power. Sometimes they highlight and sometimes they don't. Power those off from the other end. Ah! What the? The keyboard's playing games with me. Nope, I guess I'm gonna power these from the other end. Or I could steal power from here. No. But I've also got recipes in these. These are all doing quick wire. No upgrades. start clipping. Nice. I can live with that. It is clipping. Yeah, it's just a mount point. We'll call it a mount point. Just like this here. We do, however, need to put a pole here somewhere. Don't particularly like that, but oh well. Okay, now we got quick wire coming down here, but we need to split this into 2 lines of 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12. And then one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at the end, and this is because we are crapping out um, 1400, which is twice as much basically as we can put on a Mark V bolt. So we need 2 Mark V bolts to carry that. Now, that needs to go into basically 4 uploaders. Let's see. How much can an uploader do? 240. So 14.4 divided by 240. Boy, I can't even type. Need 6 uploaders. Okay. How are we going to arrange that? We want $240 times 3 would be $720. We both do $780. Okay. So we need only two. We only need 2 storage bins. This one should go directly in. And this one wants to be an ass about it. Okay, from there, I think what we're going to do so that'll give me the full 1400 upload rate speed for caterium. That should handle my caterium uploader needs. And crap. And these two will go out to the train, which will be, if and when, train station will be built somewhere in this area. If we get to that point, and we will. Just actually, it looks like it'll probably be built here. But that will come out of here. And then later out here, we will take that limestone up there and do liquid, pure concrete, wet concrete, whatever. Okay, done with the caterium upgrade. Well, no. Power. Power tower is there. Oh, come on. I want to put a thing on the top of it. There are ways. There. There, that'll get me across the road. Let's paint these. Looks better. Okay, now let's actually put it over here. Really? That is why we're upgrading everything. High-speed connectors. Do 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 do. Ding 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 ding. Phase 4 and still handcrafting. Should be enough for a couple minutes. What do I need? Really? Sharp-eyed will note that there's two caterium 1 switches. The other one is about to go away. Uh-oh, got power line going through the tube. Looks like I got some cleanups to do off stream later. So here's the other switch. We're going to kill that and go directly to the tower. Dude, get off my power line! So this goes to the tube, the mine, and the tube. And the flight line, basically. Is there a cave here? Yes, there is. Oh, no, there ain't. I thought there was. Nope, just a little inset here. Okay, make sure we have power down here. Yep, everything's powered. Looks like everything is... Oh, not backed up. We gotta do the water yet. Ish. And we need 600 water, which I believe is 2 pumps. And we can put them right down here. But They need to be able to get across to the road too. We are going to go up here, I think. Bite me. there is a point at which it will snap to the end of the pipe. But it's only about 2 pixels. Convenient power line already down here. There we go. Oh, we gotta run power up to guess we're going right through the tree. Question is, do we have water here? No. So we need a pump down here. Dummy. Snap to the bottom of it. Might need to change this. There should be plenty of room to clear a train. That will be 600 water. Well, we only need 576, so that is plenty of water. Not sure if water hasn't gotten down here yet. Nope, hasn't gotten down here yet. It'll take a minute because it's filling up these machines first. But everything will start backing up soon too, because it's filling up the bins. Speaking of which, let us just going to clear this bin right out. And see how much of this bin I can take. Between the two bins, we got room for the rest of it. Where's the... should be able to just take the rest of this. So we don't need any of this here anymore. There we go. This in this bin. There. Why don't we have anything going on the lower run? Lower run is being these first. Lower run being fed by the later machines, which aren't getting any stuff because anything coming through is being eaten by the first machines. Which is fine. They will all fill up and back up eventually. Alright, caterium done. Now we have more fun. Now we upgrade aluminum, which is going to be a bit more interesting. Okay, a lot more interesting. Here, back to main base. This is the extent of manufacturing. Basic iron, basic copper, basic steel, and a few semi-hand-fed other parts. And that's it. We have aluminum out here, which is where we'll be going in a minute. So we have aluminum here, some power here, copper there, which is all feeding aluminum, power here, that's main base where we are. We have main power here, plastic, rubber, and armory here, and oh, there is compressed coal over here for the power. That's it. There is no other manufacturing. None. How did we get to phase 4? Very carefully. We got to phase 4 with that. And this. And a small amount of hand feeding. But now, because we have no real manufacturing, we've got to upgrade what outposts we have, like the caterium we just did, and then we have to start rebuild. Basically, we're going to be going back to phase 1 and building proper factories for everything, because we're not doing phase 4 by hand, and we're certainly not doing phase 5 by hand. And that's kind of why we have the railroad. Everything's going to be built on and delivered by the railroad. We're going to be building most stuff here in the Rocky Desert or here in the grass plains. We will probably do phase 1 and 2 here, phase 3 there, maybe 4, and phase 5 probably up here in the desert, where I haven't even, on this map, I haven't even explored yet. And probably before we get there, we're going to need a lot more power. But that's another day. Next is aluminum, which is this way. Before I do that, let's get rid of some wood, some remains, some grass. What else can we stick in there? I think that's all we need to stick in there. And then into the dump, basically. Gotta be careful what I throw in here. Don't need to be carrying coal. Why are you popping up? I don't want those popping up. Anyone know how I can turn that pop-up off? It didn't used to be showing. Go away! There's got to be a switch for that. I do not want to see those. They're in my way. Someone tell me there's a switch. What, user interface? Compass, background, small game, small equipment icon, info, static key, shortcuts, and key should be built by, inventory, visual aids, Rachel, Generic keys, info. Is it one of these? Icon size, info size is off. I don't see anything that is obviously there's the info size, but not turn the stupid crap off thing. Accessibility. I've messed with a few of them, but not much. I would expect it to be in visual aids. Enable to use small info for overrides to the equipment info size. This only changes the size of the hand equipment info. That's the only thing that looks even close to maybe being it, but that's just size. That doesn't get rid of it. I need to get rid of it because it's completely in the way. I don't want to see that. It is in the way. I think this is the first time I've seen that. I do not want that. I don't even know where to look for information about it. Okay, you're going away, you're going away. You're going away. As far as I know, I have all of those in the depot. The rest of that I'm not so sure, so I'm going to keep the rest of that. And let's see. Yeah. Need more caterium wire. Let's see, what else do I have running around here? We'll save all that for later. We're going to need those. Don't know where I got those. I'm going to grab that. Why do I have a spare suit here? Do I have one on? I have one on. I'll bet that was for visitors. And I'm sure the filters were for visitors too. We'll save some more of those. And I say visitors because right there. Let's see, what do I have hiding? Hey, now. None of that. What do I have stuck in here? Snowballs from Fixmas and extra miners. Is there... Ooh. Let's see if there's anything useful in here. I mean, there's always something useful in here, but... one or both of those uranium things is good for nuclear, but I'm not doing nuclear. I've done nuclear once, I'm not expecting to do it again. Yes, we want that. Okay, do I have hard drives on me? I do, so let's start another one. Nope, before we do that, let's do... Oh, see, now I want those rods I just got rid of. Oh well. Can't do that until I do those. Not worried about that, and I don't need to do that. So I'm all done with the research. So we can do another hard drive here. Oh, let's see. Aluminum. Yeah, but you're going to do, sounds like you're going to do a massive nuclear. I wasn't originally planning to even bother with nuclear at all, but I ended up doing a series where I ended up helping someone else, nuclear, do their first nuclear, and I figured I'd better do nuclear myself before I was going to try to help them. So I went and did nuclear for myself. Yep, not doing it again probably. Steve, go away! Cripes! Go away! Alright, so where we are on the map. We are here. We have, and we're not going to mess with the power right now, but what we're doing, we got 3 oil nodes here. They are turned into, what do we got going on this? I have so many worlds, got to remember what's what now. This one is just oil into fuel and fuel burners. That is going to be a build, Gambit. That's going to be a build. And for those not watching chat, Gambit is saying I'm going to cover the North Sea with radioactivity. I'm going to try to set it up so that I run 1 Fixonium reactor at the end, try to have no waste, even if the power fluctuates a little. Have fun. Have fun with my comment, by the way. Yeah, that's going to be a build. More concrete that I'm doing just because it's there. Okay, so here is aluminum. And I'm sure at least 1 or 2 of my viewers have seen this before. But this is my aluminum. Why are those not lined up? Oh, because the blue one has to be offset because I got the valve there. So this is purely recycled water. There is no external water input once it started up. There is no hijinks going on. Everyone does a water tower and other valve situations and whatever. This valve is only to keep it from backflowing when I fill it. I could take that valve off and it will run. At least I think it will. I've never taken it off, but it should. There's no buffers except for that buffer and the matching one of these on the other side. I fill it up to start with, and then it's just purely recycled water here. In the current configuration, and we have 3 lines here. Let's do the overview here first. We have 3 lines, each of them taking 400 bauxite, which is coming from 4 nodes down there, 2 impure, 1 normal, and 1 pure. I think it's right. Yeah, we got pure. That can't be right. It's got to be right. We have a pure doing 600, so I must have only marked 2s on those. Ah, yes. I only have marked 2s on those because I can't do the Mark 6 belts yet. So we got a 600 coming off of pure, 300 coming off of the normal, and a total of 300 coming off of the 2 impures, altogether making 1200, which is split through this balancer here into 3 times 4, which is feeding the 3 lines here at 400 each. Each line is generating. Where's my monitors? I've got so many variations of this. They're all using this configuration, but there's some of them have more. I've got like 8 worlds, just is why. Where's my monitors? Apparently I don't have monitors on this. I guess here. So because of the way these 3 are clocked, 2 of them are, well, here. 2 of them are slooped, this one and this one. This one has the same setup except it's not slooped or overclocked. So it's putting out half of what the other 2 are. But together they are putting out 1200 scrap. And then these are putting out 1200 ingots. 3 times 400. Over here we're doing sheets. Here we're doing containers, or whatever those are called, casings. And over here we're doing sheets again, combined with copper sheets up there to make the heat exchangers, I think is what these are called. Heat sinks. And I don't think that math is valid anymore because of changes I've made. And once I'm done here tonight, it will not be valid at all. What we're going to do is change each of these lines, hopefully without screwing too much up. We're going to change these lines to only take 300 so that I can add a fourth line over here. Well, let's go over to Modeler, and this is what we have right now. So here's the four the main loop. This is the four whatever those machines are called that I can never remember. What are those frickin' things called? Refineries. Never think of what they're called. This is what how they're currently set up. And together we get 1,200 out. This here is what is in this. So we have 3 lines for a total of 306 scrap, or 3,600 scrap, 3,600 ingots. Some going, we got 1,200 each going to casings, sheets, and coolers. All of this right now is just going into a bin, and the depots. We need train stations out here too. That's a whole nother build. I know where the train track will come in. I don't know where I'm building the stations because there's not room underneath the platform. In one of my other builds, if Idget is still here, it's on the community server. The train stations are, I planned for ahead of time. They are underneath the platform. Didn't do that in this world. This is where this was my first build with this. So I'm going to find a place out here to put 4 train stations. That's going to be fun. Anyway, so this is what we have here right now. What we're going to have is this. Same 4 machines, just different configuration. And we'll be only using 300 bauxite in for each line, but we'll be getting 1,350 scrap out. And right now, I think I'm just going to let that back up. I think this configuration can handle that. If not, we'll just take and dump them, because I'm not going to change for now the configuration of the aluminum ingots. I might take, if I have to, take and redirect, this is what I was playing with here, the excess ingot, or the excess scrap, and feed it to the 4th line that I'm going to build. The 4th line I'm going to build where did I do that? Alright. Where did I model the fourth? Well, the fourth line will be the same scrap and ingots as everything else, but it's going to be doing, using the recipe I just got, is going to be doing aluminum rods and there's another recipe, something else that's usually yeah, aluminum beam, rods and beams. I should check before I start building that. Do I have? I do. Ha. So we'll be using all the aluminum I have to build rods and beams. That will save me iron later, since I have all kinds of aluminum. Okay. First things first. We're going to have to build 5 out here. Before I do any of that, oh, that's going to mean I'm going to have to move that tower. And I'm going to have to move those. I mean, not a big deal, but in the tube, of course. Okay, what we're going to do first is change this configuration. I gotta change this configuration first. Nope, we're going to change these first. So these aluminum, these need to change to that's why. Okay. Do I have the coal? I need more coal for this. Did I? We've got coal coming from over here and coal coming from here, and I just ran a line of coal up from down here. But how much is on these two lines? Because one of these two is going to have to be split. And I don't remember which. That's a normal node. We're getting 300 off of that. Somewhere over here is the other coal node. we're getting 300 out of both of them. So 300 is what we need. No. Yes. So those are going to do one line each, which means I'm going to need 600 off of the other line. How am I getting... How are these, cause if we go back to the current configuration here, we need 240 for each of them, and until a few days ago I only had those two lines coming in. Where else am I getting coal from? Okay, so we got coal here coming from that node, coal there coming from that node. So these two lines are fed as they need to be. Did I have something else coming in from... Oh, I did. So this is coal. Hey, buddy, go away. This is my old coal. This here is my new coal. It goes out straight out the other side, not connected to anything. So this would be my old coal. Where did I find more coal? So this is the new one I tapped. Okay. So I must only be using... I'm only using those two for power. I thought I was using all three of them. And then this one was only feeding two things until a few days ago. Now it's feeding, this should be priority center, yep. This is a pure, so we're getting 600 off of that. It's feeding primarily up to the aluminum. This one goes back to main base, this is for steel. This one is going out to a sulfur node here to make the gunpowder going down here to the armory. But since those two aren't used much, I feel safe in tapping them for the aluminum, which will probably also not be used a whole lot. I need to do something with that concrete. Okay. So coal is satisfied. We've got our 300 for each already set. to set these for this. Set them back to the original aluminum solution, or alumina solution. Oh crap. I gotta do something with the silica. I'll have to throw that into the dump line. So we'll change this back to the basic alumina recipe. So we're using only 300 bauxite. And then all of these are the same recipe with one so I'm going to have to clock this one down. So two of them will be at full speed with one sloop, and one of them will be one sloop and half clock. My original setup for this was to overclock them each a certain amount, and rather than fight with percentages, I'm just going to do no overclocks and one underclock. So this first one, change back to original. Nope, before I change that, we need to be prepared to discard the silica, which will come out here. And I'm going to have to dump that to all the way down here. Being that I'm dumping 600 a minute, I may have to give it its own dump, because that's it. We'll be adding 250 to that, and that belt won't cover it. And I'm going to need to do that for each of these lines. You already got. Why do you already have two dumpers? Uncertain why there is two dumpers on that line. Oh, there's two dumpers over here too. Silly me. And we're crapping 600 into each of them. Well, let's see if I got 250, 125. I can easily put 125 onto each of those belts. So I could actually take and split that and throw it into right in there, and right in there. Do I have... I don't have any merger down here, or any easy way to merge down there, so yeah, we're going to take and take that silica, split it, and put it in here. Oops, wrong power bar. Who aren't following what's going on, this is the merged output line for all the smelters. So the sheets. Ah, crap, I can't do that. Or I can right now, but yeah, I can do it. No, I can't. Because I got a smart splitter and a programmable splitter. I would need the programmable splitter. Or do it? Can I do... I can do it on this. So I can put... aluminum sheets going that way rather than any. And then overflow, including the silica, will go this way. And then alclad sheet that way. Anything else that way. And then I can put the silica down here. Am I doing weird? Have you seen any of my other streams? If it works, don't fight it. Who's the idiot that put a power line here? Okay, at least this area is clear of stuff except for this one, but this one is... yeah, it's still on the first rung, isn't it? So we'll have to go below that. Where is my silica? Too bad. Nope. It's got to come down. And then it's got to come up somewhere. I mean, it doesn't have to come back up, but we're going to make it come back up. Actually, And let's go that way. Like that. Okay. So we're ready to get rid of, at least in theory, assuming this is connected, I hope it is. We're ready to get rid of the silica. So I can change this recipe to regular alumina. We want full overclock. And slipped. Oof. Crap. I can't do this yet. I can't do this yet because I don't have enough sloops. Fork. Okay, so much for that plan. Well, I think that might be the end for tonight then. We will come back next time and I will have some other plan. We'll probably upgrade that power. Either that or we'll go on a sloop hunt. Because I can't upgrade this without sloops. So I guess, it's been 3.5 hours anyway, so that's a good stream. Thank you all for watching, now or later. See, tomorrow night, Friday night, at half an hour ago. So it's 23.5 hours from now, I will be streaming with a multiplayer group. And then Tuesday, as far as I know, I will be playing multiplayer with a different group. Sunday I got family stuff. If all goes well, I'll come back and do a stream Saturday afternoon. No promises, not with my life. But I am short of Murphy getting in my way. Tomorrow evening and Tuesday evening I should be streaming. In fact, tomorrow's is already scheduled. I haven't done Tuesdays. I need to confirm Tuesday yet. But anyways, thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next one. Have a good evening and we'll catch you on the next time around.